Are you feeling overwhelmed by the obstacles in your life? Like no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to get ahead. Maybe you're facing loneliness, a sense of stagnation, or the weight of personal and professional struggles. You look at your future, and it's unclear, uncertain, and intimidating. But what if I told you that this is not the end of your journey? That even in the face of challenges, you have the power to reshape your life and create a fulfilling, vibrant future, regardless of age or circumstance. When you grow old and are left alone, it can feel like life has a way of closing doors. But I want you to hear this loud and clear. It's not over. In fact, this can be the start of something new, something empowering, something incredibly meaningful. This script is designed to guide you through this process, to help you understand that you have the strength and wisdom within you to move forward. You don't have to face this alone, and you don't have to settle for a life of loneliness, stagnation, or hopelessness. Together, we're going to explore a path forward, one that involves empowering yourself, embracing new opportunities, and discovering the strength within you to thrive, not just survive. In this journey, we'll uncover the mindset shifts that can turn your life around, the actionable steps you can take to make real progress, and the way forward to overcome the obstacles that might seem insurmountable right now. And most importantly, we'll share inspiring success stories to show you that real transformation is possible. Now, I want to talk to you about the challenges you might be facing right now. You may feel isolated, disconnected from others, or uncertain about how to move forward. But these feelings are not unique to you. Many people, at various stages in their lives, face similar struggles. It's easy to get caught up in negative thoughts that tell you you're too old, too broken, or too far gone to change. But that simply isn't true. Let's talk about loneliness. It's one of the most painful experiences we can go through as we age. You've spent years building relationships, maybe raising a family or building a career. But as life progresses, circumstances change, people move away, loved ones pass, and the world can feel like it's shrinking around you. You may find yourself in a position where you feel like you're on your own. And that's tough. That's the reality many people face. But it's also where we can begin to turn things around. Loneliness, while painful, also presents an opportunity. It's in this solitude that we have a chance to rediscover ourselves, to find meaning in things we may have overlooked, and to reconnect with the parts of ourselves we've long neglected. But the danger lies in doing nothing about it. If we let loneliness fester, it can lead to depression, a loss of confidence, and a sense of purposelessness. If you're not proactive, it can be easy to fall into patterns of inactivity or even despair. The impact of letting this problem go unaddressed can ripple through every area of your life. The emotional toll of loneliness and stagnation can lead to physical health problems. The mental strain can affect your ability to make decisions, find motivation, or even take care of yourself. Relationships, too, can suffer, and worse. You may start to believe that change is impossible, but this is where I urge you to take a step back. You're not alone in these feelings. Countless others have walked this path, and many have come out stronger, more fulfilled, and more connected. You see, the first step is acknowledging that you have the power to change. The next is understanding that this change comes from within, It's not about waiting for someone else to come and rescue you. It's about taking charge of your life, even when it feels like the world has turned its back. So, what do you do when you find yourself at a crossroads, feeling alone and unsure? The first step is to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing this period in your life as a setback, view it as an opportunity for reinvention. The power of reinvention is incredibly real. It's about looking at where you are, understanding the challenges, and deciding to take action regardless of your age or circumstances. You're never too old to reinvent yourself, to develop new skills, to build new relationships, or to rediscover joy. This process begins with taking a hard look at what you want your future to look like. What do you want to accomplish in the next year, 5 years, 10 years? It's important to be clear about your vision. Once you know what you want, it's time to break it down into actionable steps. Don't worry about the entire journey. Just focus on the next right step. It could be as simple as reaching out to someone you care about or signing up for a class to learn a new skill. Action is key. When we sit in isolation, we often don't realize how easy it is to feel paralyzed by inaction. But the moment you take one step toward your future, no matter how small, you begin the process of moving forward. Whether it's attending a social event, joining a local community group, or volunteering your time to a cause you care about, these actions will start to create momentum. It's easy to make excuses. You might think, I don't know where to start, or I'm not sure if I'm capable of doing this. But let me tell you, you are. The only thing standing between you and a renewed sense of purpose is the decision to act. And once you make that decision, you'll find that the world around you begins to shift. Consider the example of Sarah. Sarah had spent years raising her family. But after her children left home and her partner passed away, she found herself isolated. She felt like her purpose was gone. But instead of giving in to the loneliness, Sarah decided to take one small action. She joined a local book club. That was the first step. A year later, she had a thriving social life, new friendships, and a renewed sense of purpose. Your story doesn't have to look exactly like Sarah's, but it can. The key is to take that first step, no matter how daunting it seems. Now, I know there will be obstacles along the way. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed. When the doubts creep in, you might wonder if it's all worth it, or if it's even possible to change. Let me reassure you, these obstacles are normal. They're part of the process. The key is to stay focused on your vision and to push through when things get tough. You are stronger than you think. Let me give you another example. John, a man in his late 60s, decided that he was tired of being alone. He enrolled in a cooking class, even though he had no experience in the kitchen. At first, he felt out of place and intimidated by the younger students, but he didn't give up. Over time, he not only became skilled at cooking, but also formed meaningful connections with others. John's story is a perfect example of overcoming fear and doubt to create new opportunities. You'll face similar obstacles. You might doubt your ability to succeed, or you might face external challenges like health issues or financial concerns. But remember, no obstacle is permanent. Every challenge can be overcome, one step at a time. And as you move forward, you'll begin to see that these challenges are part of your growth. Here's the truth. Success is not about never facing obstacles. It's about how you respond to them. Do you let them stop you? Or do you see them as opportunities to learn, grow, and push forward. The choice is always yours. Now, I want to share some real-life applications and success stories to show you that transformation is not only possible, but it's happening every day. Take a moment and imagine this, you living your life with purpose, surrounded by people who lift you up, doing things that fill you with joy. It's not a pipe dream. It's possible, and I can prove it. Look at people like Margaret, who, at 75, decided to move into a senior living community after years of isolation. She was nervous, but she embraced the change. Today, she is a community leader, organizing events and connecting with others. Her life has blossomed in ways she never imagined. Margaret's story is proof that transformation can happen at any age. And it all begins with a decision. Now, you're probably wondering how to maintain momentum once you've taken those initial steps. Staying motivated can be challenging, especially when a road gets tough. But here's the key. Progress doesn't always have to be huge. Celebrate the small wins. Every step forward counts. Whether it's making a new friend, taking on a new challenge, or simply learning something new, it all adds up. Additionally, self-care is vital. Don't burn yourself out by pushing too hard. Remember that personal growth is a journey, not a sprint. You need balance. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take a step back and reflect. In fact, doing so will help you stay focused and energized for the long haul. Your journey to self-empowerment starts right now. This statement suggests that there is no better time than the present moment to begin making decisions and taking steps toward personal growth and self-improvement. It emphasizes the power of now and challenges the reader to stop procrastinating and take immediate action. The text encourages the reader to commit to one small action today by focusing on just one step. It makes the process of self-empowerment feel more manageable and less overwhelming. Often, when individuals think of making significant changes in their lives, they can feel paralyzed by the magnitude of the task. The advice to start small makes the journey seem more accessible, and the text reassures that the size of the action doesn't matter. What truly matters is taking that first step, which is often the hardest. The next part of the text, it doesn't matter what it is, further reinforces the idea that the specific action chosen is secondary to simply taking action. Whether it's something as simple as making a phone call, starting a new hobby, organizing your space, or setting a new goal, the key is to take that initial step toward change. It encourages the reader to overcome any excuses, doubts, or fears about taking action. The text continues with a realistic note. The road ahead will not always be easy, but you are capable. This acknowledges that the path to personal growth and empowerment is rarely linear. There will likely be obstacles, setbacks, and challenges along the way. However, it instills a sense of confidence by stating that the reader is capable. This is a reminder that each person has inner strength and resilience, even if they may not always feel it. Finally, the text highlights the rewards of perseverance with the statement, and the rewards, they will be worth every step. It encourages the reader to keep going, knowing that, despite the struggles, the outcome will be worth it. This could mean feeling more fulfilled, gaining confidence, achieving goals, or simply feeling better about oneself. The reward is not just an end result, but the process itself, which brings growth, learning, and transformation. In summary, this text serves as a powerful reminder that the journey towards self-empowerment is both immediate and ongoing. By focusing on taking small, manageable steps and committing to action, the reader is encouraged to start their journey toward growth. The text emphasizes that while challenges will arise, the rewards of self-empowerment, whether personal satisfaction or tangible achievements, are worth the effort. It's a call to trust in oneself and begin taking action today. So take a deep breath, acknowledge where you are, and decide to make today the day you begin your transformation. You have everything it takes to make this next chapter of your life the most powerful one yet. The world is waiting for you. It's time to take control